Welcome back. I'm going to give you guys a preview and predictions for this weekend's fixtures. We've got some quite intriguing fixtures this weekend. First game I'm going to talk about is the Arsenal against Everton game, and once again I'm dying inside because I'm going to have to watch Emre Aubameyang make his debut for Arsenal, and I've wanted this guy for God knows how long, and it's still killing me inside. But I'm going to have to watch him play, make his debut for Arsenal this weekend. They're playing Everton at home, and I mean Arsenal coming from a disappointing result away at Swansea. They lost 3-1, and I mean that result, Arsenal were lacking everything in that result. They were lacking character, they were lacking teamwork, they were lacking creativity, and they just didn't have anyone to do anything up front. This game, I'm pretty sure he's going to give out his front four, laugh my ass off. Lacazette, Mkhitaryan, Aubameyang, Ozil is going to give his front four a go. One or the other might come off the bench, but I'm sure all four are going to play together at some point. And I reckon, I just have to go for Arsenal in this one. And Everton only have 8 points this season from away games. That is really ridiculously disappointing. They only have 8 points this season away from home. So, I mean, Arsenal have to bounce back. My money's on Arsenal in this game. I reckon Arsenal are going to get a 2-1. Hopefully I don't have to see Aubameyang score and do that backflip of his. It's just going to kill me inside. I don't want to see that. But I've got Arsenal for a 2-1 win. The other game is United at home to Huddersfield. And United, obviously, that's another team that has to bounce back. They're coming from an even more disappointing result against Spurs, because United is meant to be the big team. They've just signed Sanchez, and now they were meant to be untouchable, and how they were going to chase City down. Now all of a sudden they go to Wembley, they play against Spurs, and they lose 2-0. Pogba doesn't show up, Lukaku's not there, Sanchez himself isn't there. So obviously now they're home to Huddersfield. Huddersfield are winless in their last 7 games, and they've conceded 12 in their last 4 games. So I mean, if there's a game that United can come back and make a statement again and bounce back in, and for Sanchez to get off the mark, Lukaku to get one as well, Pogba to put in a performance, is at home against Huddersfield. So obviously my money's on Man United this weekend. I think it's going to be at least a 3-1. At least. I can see United scoring at least 3 goals. So I've got United down for a 3-1 at home to Huddersfield. Liverpool Spurs, we've got a big game this weekend. Big game. Liverpool versus Spurs. Spurs have only won 2 times. Spurs have only won twice in their 25 visits at Anfield in the Premier League. They've only ever won twice. That's something for us Liverpool fans to hold on to. That's something I've got in the back of my mind that I'm thinking, okay, that's a good stat. That's the one thing that's in our favour. However, Spurs did win the reverse fixture. When we went to Wembley, they hammered us 4-1, and I remember that game very vividly. Dele Alli, I think that's the one game he decided to show up this season. That's the one game he actually pitched up and he had a really good game. Harry Kane, that's the game he turned the season around. And all in all, it was just a really disappointing result and performance from us. We lost 4-1, but then the thing is, like, since that loss against Spurs at Wembley, we've won more, 11 games compared to their 8 games. We've scored more. We've scored 43 compared to their 30 goals, and we've conceded less. We've conceded 13 compared to their 16. So going into this game, Liverpool is in better form, and I just have to back my team. I reckon we can get a result at home. The form Firmino is in, Salah's been in good form all season, Mane. I reckon we can get a result, and I've got Liverpool down for a 2-1 win at home to Spurs. And we've got Burnley against Man City. Burnley haven't won in 8 games. They've been in amazing form this season, but they haven't won in 8 games. And I don't know, maybe this is a shift in their tide, and they might literally be fighting for, a spot in the top half now, because teams like Leicester, Everton are starting to catch up as well. But now it doesn't get any easier. They've got Man City at home, and Man City are 15 points clear at the top of the league now. 15 points clear with 13 games to go. And I mean, this is a no-brainer. I've got Man City to obviously walk away with this. I've got Man City for a 3-0 win. I don't see Burnley scoring at all. I mean, they've struggled with goals anyway. I don't see them actually breaking down that Man City defense and doing anything. So I've got City for a 3-0 win. At the same time, Watford against Chelsea. Watford at home to Chelsea. Chelsea's another team that needs to desperately bounce back because they lost 3-0 at home in their last game against Bournemouth. And I mean, Bournemouth is another team that's been struggling to get goals. And I don't think this season they've scored more than 2 goals in a game. And at Chelsea they went and scored 3 at the Bridge. It was a ridiculous game. I don't know how it happened. I don't know how they did it, honestly. But Chelsea have got Watford away. Watford, certain people like Deulofeu, they still need to make their... he's made his debut already, but he still needs to make an impact in the team. And I feel like he's someone who can help Watford. At the same time, they've got Richarlison as well. His form has recently dipped. But I think that Deulofeu signing might be a breath of fresh air in the squad, and we might see a different Watford at home. And for that exact reason, I've got Watford to win 1-0 against Chelsea. It's just how it goes. I mean, you can only go by form, and Chelsea's current form, I can't back them. I'm sorry, I can't back them. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting weekend of fixtures. I'm ready for it. I hope you guys are. I hope you enjoy them, because I'm definitely going to enjoy it. And hopefully Liverpool get that win. I don't have to see Aubameyang do his backflip or do some funny handshake with Mkhitaryan. Chelsea lose, please. I don't have to see Pogba dab. What else don't I want to see this weekend? Harry Kane, I don't want to see him score, obviously, because he's on the same pitch with the same guy he's fighting for the golden boot with, him and Salah. So it's a competition to see who scores and who wins. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'd love to hear your predictions. You can put them in the comments, or you can get on Twitter. I'll leave the handle in the description as well. And then you can just share your predictions, and we can go from there and see who got them right. Hope you enjoyed today's show. Cheers, guys.